Hey there guys, this is River and it's Saturday, December 6th. I had my initial consultation with a bariatric surgeon yesterday on the 5th. His name is Dr. Edward Ward and he works out of Morristown Memorial Hospital in New Jersey, which is pretty much like the go-to hospital for anyone in New Jersey, well, northern New Jersey. I met with one of the dietitians. I met with his nurse. I met a bunch of people. They gave me a lot of information. But meeting the surgeon was kind of the moment that I said, okay. I guess it's important to say that, two things really stood out to me. One was his mannerism, and nothing about him was like, oh, yeah, well, your tummy's going to get smaller. Yeah, no, he didn't do that. He used medical terms and he respected the fact that I knew what he was talking about. I did my research and he treated me like a person, not just like another number. It wasn't like it was a factory. I wasn't a slab of meat. He seemed to be talking right to me. And that I've got to say was really pretty impactful for me. Also the fact that his office was super low key and just everybody was so nice. And I will admit, I know I was nervous, but I literally was physically shaking when I went in there, and I still don't know why. I mean, it's an exciting thing, it's a big thing, but yeah, I was physically shaking when I went into the office, and everybody was just so chill about everything. It was very nice. Really put me at ease and made me feel like, okay, you guys do this for a living. I'm neither the first nor the last fat chick you're going to see. And it went pretty well. So we discussed the differences and the pros and cons, I guess, of the bypass versus the sleeve. And I've done a ton of research. As anyone who knows me will tell you, don't let me near WebMD. I can go a little overboard. However, saying that this isn't a quick decision. It didn't just occur to me last week, last month, last year. I have been mulling this over since about 2002 when a very good friend of mine who has unfortunately since passed away, she had her gastric bypass, and it's been an issue in my life. So I feel like I kind of came to the table with a full deck of cards. I know pretty much, just about all there is for a non-surgeon to know about the procedures. And he was really, really good at explaining primarily the nutritional risks that I would face with the bypass versus the sleeve. So I told him, hey, I came to you because you're the professional, and he recommends the sleeve, which kind of gels with where I would be more comfortable at any rate. So I have my appointment with the first of two dietitian appointments that are required by my insurance for January 6th. I'm going to call on Monday. He requires an upper endoscopy, which any of you watching out there have had one. Hey, please chime in because I really don't know what that is. I have a basic concept, but I'd really love to hear from people who've gone through it and know what it really is like versus what, Mayo Clinic or WebMD might tell us it's like. I also need the psych eval is required, so I'm going to call him Monday to make that appointment. And he is pretty sure that if everything goes well, we're talking March, April-ish to get this done. And, as a middle school teacher, that could not be better because when my friend and I went to the seminar, they told us there was a 4 to 8 week recovery process, which kind of stopped me in my tracks because as a teacher, I do have that amount of time, but it would mean putting off the surgery for, 6 more months now. And I don't want my body to stay unhealthy any longer than it has to. So the recovery time he quoted was 1 to 2 weeks. He said my dietitian will tell me it's longer, but realistically, unless I have a very physically strenuous job, which I don't, I'm on my feet, but it's not like I'm wrestling people. 1 or 2 weeks, which means maybe we can work it around spring break. That would be perfect. But one way or another, it's not a maybe anymore. I'm doing this. I'm going to have weight loss surgery. Ooh. Yeah. You can pretty much rest assured I'm not going to wait until January 7th to come back with an update after my dietitian appointment. Yeah, way too many thoughts, way too many questions that I hope I can get some answers to. And I'm really eager to kind of dive into the community of folks who have been down this road, who are on this road with me, and who I hope have some answers. Or, hey, I'll settle for a smile and a lighthearted joke on those dark days, because I'm sure they come too. Anyhow, for right now, I'm going to let you go to sleep because it is late, but I wanted to update you on how the appointment went. And one quick thing, I told a woman at work where I was going after school on Friday. I just told her straight out. I said, I have a bariatric consultation. And she looked me straight in the eye and said, oh, fist bump. That's awesome. Good for you. And she and I aren't real close. I mean, we're colleagues, we're friendly, but I think it's neat that the first person that I actually said the words to, I'm looking into having surgery, who weren't really close friends or family, that her reaction was, go you, that's brave, that's awesome. And it's kind of cool. I am pretty brave, I guess, for now. Anyhow, good night, friends. Bye.